Welcome to the Jackal and the Truth. My name is TJ Gray, and as always, I'm with my brother, the Jackal. We'll get to the person right here. I know you don't recognize him, but you'll know him in a second. I just want to let you know we have a great show. I want to get right into it. I want to get right into the interview. We'll talk about everything else. Terry, how are you? Welcome to the show.
How are you? Thanks for having me.
No problem. This is Terry Lidecker. He's biking across America for cancer. It goes with our theme this month about cancer, so I'm glad to have him on the show. Terry, where are you going, and why did you get interested in doing this?
Well, we're biking across America. We're going from New York City to San Francisco, coast to coast, bridge to bridge. Recently, I get a phone call from one of my friends saying that he wants to bike across America, and he knows that I'm the only one who would do it. So for the next 9 months, we're going to be planning on doing this.
Very nice. When do you think you're leaving?
Expected departure somewhere around the end of May. I have to graduate college still, and my friend has to graduate.
So biking across America, that probably has a lot of physical demands. So how are you preparing yourself for that?
Probably 3-4 times a week. I've been, biking, running. I'm in a hockey league now, so doing my cardio work in, eating right. Easy over there, Bob. So just a whole bunch of cardio work, working out, eating right.
So basically the same things I did.
Yeah, pretty much.
Great.
That's strong size right there.
There had to be some reason you wanted to do this, what inspired you, but was it something personal, family member, or just you really feel that strongly about it?
It's a little both. Family has affected my family and my friend's family. If you guys don't know, my friend Mike Fela is doing the trip with me. My grandfather died of brain cancer a few years back, and his grandfather died of liver cancer. And we always wanted to do this trip, and we figured we'd associate it with something for a good cause. If it's a once-in-a-lifetime trip, we might as well help out others while we do this.
Every night when you stop, where are you going to sleep? Are you gonna just out in the open, or?
I would like to be like the Lone Ranger on some nights. Sleep out in the open campfire would be pretty nice. But there's gonna be nights when you hit the monsoon out in Kansas and tornado warnings. So some nights we have to sleep in the hotels. Other nights we sleeping in. Hopefully we can find a jail cell, which sounds bad, but safe.
No, the Jackal slept in a few jail cells.
Yeah, we understand.
Well, you get raped by Bubba. Yeah. So, you're a good-looking guy, so I'm sure a truck driver.
Yeah. Bubba's least of my worries.
When you said you're going to be like the Lone Ranger, I thought you were going to say you're going to sleep with a horse. I didn't know where you were going with that.
Some of the girls I would qualify. The girls I've gotten with can qualify.
Well, you do go to FDU.
Yes, our standards are low.
So are you paying out of this with your own pocket, or are you relying on donations?
A little both. We've got 9 months to save up for it, so a little bit is charity. We'd like to fundraise all of the trip actually. The money goes to our hotels, our bike, food, living expenses, and then everything else is just going to the American Cancer Society. Split in half towards brain cancer research and liver cancer research.
I think it's an amazing thing.
Thank you.
The Jackal and Truth personally wants to pledge $100 towards your biking adventure, I suppose.
Yeah, Bob was saying he has a full-time job over at King's now.
Yeah, no, that's not true.
When did I say that?
The Jackal doesn't do anything, of course. But no, I think it's really, how can people get involved? If they want to donate like the Jackal and Truth, personally, how do they get involved?
Well, we have a few websites. You can donate through the American Cancer Society, acs.org. You click on the team ride, and then find the link, and we're the Wild Hogs, W-I-L-D, Hogs, H-O-G-S. And you can donate directly through the American Cancer Society, or you can send checks to me or Mike. We have all of our contact information that we'll put up on the website, phone numbers, emails, mailing address, the whole 9 yards.
And we'll make sure we have all the information available to you guys so you can donate. We think it's an awesome thing. My interest is how the Jackal feels about it, especially all the stuff you said last week about breast cancer. So the Jackal, how do you feel about what our friend Terry Lidecker is doing for cancer? A wonderful thing he's doing. How do you feel about it?
Well, I like you and all, but I like your kids, but when you come back, half of them are going to be dead, so,
Ooh, harsh, Bob.
What else is there?
Well, hopefully the money that we can get can prevent a few of those deaths.
Terry, I can't commend you enough. I think it's a tremendous thing you're doing. We're proud of you. We're going to support you. Hopefully,
Thank you. DuPont represent.
Right?
Living it up.
Hopefully, when we get the Jackal and Truth, we can put a logo or something on you. We'll whatever.
Anything.
So Jackal and Truth will literally be going across America, unlike last week when we just had the Jackal.
Maybe we could do like an interview out there. You guys can have a little segment.
Yeah,
we you guys a video.
We don't have any kind of budget for that. So let's just Skype
text messaging. Text
message. We'll read what the Terry says over text message. So Terry, we'll wait 2 minutes. Terry says, no.
Vegas is fun. All money on black.
Yeah, he's gonna gamble all the money anyway.
No.
No, we think it's a great thing. Thank you for coming on the show. Thank you for spreading your message. Hopefully this helps even a little bit, even if one more person donates because of it. We feel like we did something towards cancer.
Yeah, most important things, just getting our bike first. Better than riding in the gym every day or in the mountain bikes. It's a little uncomfortable.
Right.
And then after that, it's just saving up. So we can kind of budget ourselves from there, and we'll go from there.
Thanks, Terry.
Thank you
for coming on.
Thank you.
We wish we could have you stay for big ideas. I know you have to go.
I can stay. We got time.
We'd like to have you back, especially to talk about sports. We know you're probably just as educated as the Jackal over there on sports. Jackal is a savant, sports savant over there. But no, we'd like to have you back, so we do hope you come back.
Thank you.
All right, we'll be right back with big ideas.
I want to ride my bicycle, bicycle, bicycle. I want to ride my bicycle. I want to ride my bike. I want to ride my bicycle. I want to ride it where I like. You say black, I say white. You say bar, I say bite. You say sharp.
Welcome back to the Jackal and the Truth. Time for big ideas. Of course, the story that's been all over news, all over basically anywhere, TV, you can't escape it. Internet has been the Chilean miners. Of course, they were down there for 2 months, 33 miners. Long, drawn-out ordeal. It was exciting to watch them be rescued for like 10 minutes, and then it just got boring. But for 10 minutes, it was exciting.
I didn't think it was that exciting. I laughed when they were down there.
Yeah, but they were down there for a really long time. They suffered a lot. It must have been a scary moment. So how do you feel about them being down for 2 months, 2,000 feet below ground for 2 months?
2 months, man, if that was me, I'd be screaming for my mommy every day. That's 2 months. You're down there. You don't see if you have a wife, you don't see your wife. You don't see your kids for 2 months, and your kids don't know if you're dead. You're gonna die. It's gotta be very tough.
It's sad too because in that country, their main industry is mining. It's 40% of their industry, so they have to do it. There's no choice.
But the one thing, they're all getting out of it now. A lot of people from movies are trying to come to them and say, let's make a movie about it and everything, and they can make a lot of money that way. So. Also,
all some of them, they've all agreed to split any money they get from movie deals, interviews, anything like that, equally between the 33 men, which is really admirable. I think it's a really cool thing. A lot of concerns about the youngest one. He's 19 years old. He had a 4-month-old daughter. He hadn't seen her for 2 months, and when he came out, everyone said he's pretty depressed, and they're really worried about him. And Bob, you're only 20. Can you imagine being stuck under for 2 months? Would you be coming out depressed
I'm 21. Other brother's 20, who has a kid. But if I had a kid I didn't see yet and was born yesterday, I'd be very depressed.
Right.
And the kid was what, 4 months old?
Mm-hmm.
I would be very depressed. I want to see my kid. I know what I'd probably do? Kill myself. That's what I probably would do.
Let's hope Jimmy Sanchez isn't watching.
No, Jimmy Sanchez. Do whatever you want to do.
All right. We'll follow up on the story there's gonna be a lot more on this, and we'll definitely come back to it later on. But also the other big news this week, of course, coming out of California is Don't Ask, Don't Tell. Judge Virginia Phillips out of San Diego.
Don't ask, don't tell what?
It's the military program.
Oh, the gay thing.
Right.
Okay.
Judge Virginia Phillips ordered the Pentagon to stop the policy. How do you feel about that, Bob? Do you think, gay people have just as much of a right to serve in the military as straights, no?
Really? I don't care if you're gay or whatever. Orange, red. You know what? You want to sign up and fight for us? Go ahead. These people saying, oh, they're gay, we don't want them. Are you fucking idiots? This is what our country is about now? If you're gay, you can't fight for your right? You can't serve your country? If you're gay, you're more of an American than the next person who's straight. I don't see the big deal of it. You're gay, be proud of it. Who doesn't love the gays?
Now, Obama's obviously taking a lot of heat because one of his promises during the campaign was to repeal Don't Ask, Don't Tell. They've set a December commission to look at that. if it should be repealed. So again, another campaign promise by a politician.
That's not good for him. The gays are gonna, so, you know.
Yeah,
I'm not too happy with him.
he's in a little bit of hot water. So it's not Carl Palladino hot water, but it's still hot water.
At least he can raise his hand.
Right. Then the final story we have for you is, of course, another email. This one sent from my good friend Ben Mayer from Temple. Awesome that we're getting a lot of college campuses, emails from college campuses.
I think might have to do that. He's, you know, your friend.
Right, yeah, that does have a lot to do with it. He asked us to talk about instant replay in baseball. Anyone who knows me knows I've been an umpire for like 10 years now. So I'm a little bit skewed. So I'm going to let you give your opinion first, and then I'll bring it back. So replay in baseball, should we have it? Should they start doing it?
For home runs, we should have it in home plate. Not first, not third, not second. There's home runs and home plate, I think. And then for home plate, I think only for the playoffs. That's the only time. That's when, you know, the games really matter. In fucking April, June, the games does not matter right then and there, really. So they're arguing over 10 minutes if the guy's safe or not, and then a fat manager going out there spitting in an umpire's face and everything like that. You know, and then a fat umpire going, oh, well, I don't know if it was up. Let's check it's a replay. No. Playoffs, that's the only time, and that's it.
Baseball has been around for 140 years without instant replay. Umpires have to make gut instinct calls. That's going to be taken away from them if you put replay in.
And then the person who was outspoken about it, freaking Bobby Cox.
Bobby Cox and Frank Robinson.
You retired. You're going to be dead soon. Shut your mouth. Frank Robinson, you're not far behind either.
They'll meet December 3rd to decide about implementing it next year. Please, Baseball Bud Selig, you rarely do the right thing.
I don't think you do anything. You only done a couple of right things. That's it, really.
Please do the right thing here. Please leave replay out of baseball. It's not football. George Carlin will tell you that. And please, 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 I'm begging you, do the right thing. Preserve baseball. All right? Anything else?
Not much, you know.
Terry's been kind enough to stick around. He'll join us next for the Jackal trades. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm excited to see both point of views there. So come right back. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Lefty.
Baseball, Klazuski, Campanella talking.